Thanks for joining us on TVC News this hour. We start off in Lagos State, where 5 persons have been confirmed dead and 15 others rescued after a 2-story building collapsed at the Oremeta Street in the Ojodu Bega area of Lagos State. The death toll increased from 2 recorded last night as rescue operations continued into the early hours of today. Sarah Eko reports.
Anxious neighbors waiting on emergency responders to save persons trapped in this vehicle and under the uncompleted building. The building housed a popular restaurant and bar known as Equal Rights in Ojodu. When the incident happened some minutes before 9 a.m. on Saturday, some of these eyewitnesses who are frequent visitors of the restaurant and bar had just left the building before the collapse.
I come here every single day to eat. So I was about coming, and this is my friend, the DJ, the official DJ. So I just got to Empire here. I was driving. I got to Empire here, and we saw the building collapse straight. Bros, I couldn't move. I couldn't do anything. I was just stuck there for like 10 minutes. The pillar shifted a little bit, and within 20 minutes, it's poured down. Within 20 minutes, after the pillar shifted, you wouldn't know now. Something just shifted a little bit. I wanted to cement around. I want them move on. Within 20 minutes, so people are still inside like this. You will see this car here. Somebody is inside. The person is still calling. Yes, now the person is still calling now. 10 minutes ago, the person was still calling because it's just his boot. It was just reversing. It's just his boot that the thing to
Emergency responders struggled to control the crowd of onlookers. It was difficult to calm the crowd as most of them refused to vacate the scene. For them, the emergency responders were slow in the search and rescue operation.
But it seems the operation is pretty slow. What's the caution here?
No, because we are having different information. They inform us that people are still under the rubble. So with that, we have to be systematic about it. We have to move from one layers to another layers. When we got to any layer, we will first of all look at it and make sure that there is nobody under the rubble. And after that, we move to another layer.
For the special advisor to the Lagos State Governor on EGIS and planning matters, Olajide Babatunde, the building had been abandoned for 15 years. He questioned why the old building, which housed the restaurant, was under construction after its permit had expired.
It may have been under construction for 5 years even before that. So it's not a regular collapse. It's a collapse that may not be as a result of they not doing the right thing, but maybe the owner of the building just ran out of funds, or maybe there is litigation. I don't know why. But the building has been abandoned for 15 years. Not a building that is expected to be occupied without a completion certification and fitness for habitation. That building is not fit for habitation. Anybody found under that building is actually carrying out what we call criminal activity.
Equal Rights Restaurant has just released a statement about the building collapse. According to the statement, about 30 people, including staff, customers and people living nearby, were in or around the building when it collapsed. Luckily, local residents were quick to respond. They managed to rescue at least 7 people before the emergency services arrived. This brings the number of rescued persons to at least 20.
And our senior correspondent Sharon Inchason joins me live on the news for more updates from the scene. Sharon, talk to us. What's the latest from the scene of the collapse this morning?
Hello, Olamide. It's been a busy day here in Ojodu Bega, where the building collapse occurred. Right now, as we speak, the emergency responders have gotten to the last floor, and more bodies will be recovered any moment from now, because I can see ambulance moving close to the scene. And right now, as we speak, they've been able to recover 2 more vehicles that were in the compound when the building faced the emergency responders. Like I said before, we have members of the Nigerian police force here on ground. It's been a morning already, I must say.
And talk to us about the crowd yesterday. Have they been able to, put them to rest, disperse them also to ensure that, they can go through with the operation?
We don't have much crowd here today like we saw on TV yesterday. And there are a lot of task force officers on ground to ensure that emergency responders have easy access to the site where search and rescue operation is still ongoing.
Do you have any updates about those that were injured, that were rescued yesterday? Are they responding to treatment? Have you been able to speak to any of their relatives?
Right now, I don't have any information on that as I am located at the scene of the event because search and rescue operation is still ongoing. Yesterday, as of this morning, it was recorded that there were 20 victims, 5 people reported dead. But what I can hear from emergency responders who are still going through the search process is that there are still more bodies that have been recovered, but it has not been announced yet the number of bodies that has been recovered. But like I said before, there's an ambulance on standby waiting to receive the bodies that have been recovered. So any moment from now, the numbers of people that were declared dead might increase.
All right. Senior correspondent Sharon Ejason live for us in Ojo.